Yeah, my name is Sikiboi, Georgetown Sikiyala in full. I'm from River State, born and brought up. I'm a musical artist. I'm a chemist. What again? I'm a Christian. Well, it's been a while I answered this question. Yeah, I think that was 5 years back, and while I was still doing my undergraduate course, and I started singing, and people were like, "You can sing, you should come to our departmental events, our social nights, our dinner." I was like, "Okay, I'll be there." I had to go there, and I think at some point, one of this director of socials had to give me 5,000. I was like, "Oh, you're paying me?" He was like, "Yeah, use this." So I was like, "No, okay, I'm going to be a musical artist." So from there, it's just been on and on. Well, it's very controversial because actually Siki means time in my local dialect, Ukrika. Yes, I'm from Ukrika, so it means time. So everyone, coming into music, my family was like, "Man, you really don't need this, focus on your studies." And I'm like, "You know what? I'm going to do music, So I was searching for a name, and my manager was like, "Why don't you just use your name? Your name is Time, and you're about to prove a lot of people wrong in due time." So I was like, "Okay, Siki." Then the boy thing is, people ask a lot, "Are you a girl?" Over the phone, or when they listen to my music, they're like, "This girl is good." I'm like, "No, I think we need to add a boy to it, so it's Sikiboi." Yeah. Coming into music, my family was like, "Man, you really don't need this, focus on your studies." And I'm like, "You know what? I'm going to do music, Yes, to do a couple of unreleased songs, basically about my mom. I tried to write about my dad, but there's no story. There's no story, But yeah, my mom, she does a lot. She does a lot. The thing about coming from that part of River State is the fact that, first off, you only have yourself. You can look back to family and feel like you have some, no. We're all brought up to understand that you first, if you have an issue, you have to think of a solution inward first. That's how families in Africa, they bring up people. If you have an issue, you first before you begin to think about others, So it toughened me. Nothing is a surprise to me anymore. Not literally, but there can be a serious fight here and I won't panic. Rather I'll be thinking about my safety first. I wouldn't even bother about you guys. So, cricket, just that environment toughens you up as a man. Like it played a major role while coming up with my first song. In my first song, you hear verses like, "Grew up in the street of town, so the matter tight when I service drive." It's the time when you feel like you shouldn't be doing music if you're staying in this kind of area because you need to be working, to have this music thing. You have to grow, and you don't have that time, bro. You're coming from the slums. You're coming from the trenches, So it affected my thinking. I had to gain admission to leave that environment to even begin to think about love. While I was down in my own base, love was not, I had to get into school to see life differently. Then I started having other perspectives about life. Every track on that EP is personal. I can relate to it. I can see the occurrence, and so it's my story. Billing is my personal story. Ride or Die. 1980s is my story. Don't Go is my story, and also, there are things I've practically been through in life. Especially my love life, So I decided I just decided to pen it down. I decided to pen it down.
Was it a lot of breakfast?
Not a lot of breakfast, but what transpired before that one breakfast. You know, that's all that's going on. Yeah, I feel like I should be a doctor.
You feel?
A doctor in chemistry. So I just wanted to do it. Why not? I'm just doing it for me, you know, to keep my brain intact. So. Myself, I don't know. Myself, I don't know, but I know I'm just doing it. You know, I don't have a trick. I don't know how my brain does it, but I'm just doing it.
My baby like to lick it tom-tom. If I'm boss, she not gonna need company. She want to have the big in my love, but
my queen, Tiwa. Tiwa Savage, yeah. Tiwa all the way.
Yeah, I go street size for you, make it for you, stay put, my baby, oh.
Pastor.
Really?
Yes.
Are you spiritual?
I don't know. But if I was not doing music, now I'll be in the ministry.
You have a calling over your life?
I'll call myself. I'm joking. But if I was not doing music, I think I'll be in the medical field. Not like a doctor per se, maybe a nurse or something.
Mama,